The mythical Mustang wagon. It has persisted since the earliest days of the Mustang, and even Ford had proposals on the drawing board. However, it appears that the first Mustang wagons were not built by Ford at all, but rather by Intermeccanica at the request of W.J. Thompson Advertising Agency. Constructed in 1965, the car may or may not still exist, but photos and magazine articles from the period are still around and have inspired a few talented craftsmen to try their hands at recreating their own Mustang wagons. This particular 65 Mustang wagon was built by Joe Kamp and uses as many factory components as possible to create one of the most unique and eye-catching Mustangs you'll ever see. Using 100% steel to create the wagon body meant finding a clean original coupe to use as a foundation. The original roof was retained and lengthened to meet the fabricated D-pillars out back. Side windows were fabricated, while the rear window is the original Mustang coupe piece, which fits so nicely it's surprising that the factory never decided to go forward with the project. The integration into the original quarter panels is seamless, and the factory deck lid was extensively modified to finish the rear of the car with an OEM look. Brilliant red paint covers the beautiful wagon shape and shows off the unique metalwork and expert fabrication in fine fashion. Gold Shelby-style stripes were added, as well as a hood with an integrated scoop, making this an interesting study in what-ifs. Externally the same as the 289, the fuel-injected 5.0-liter V8 is an easy fit in the early Mustang's engine bay, and looks quite OEM sitting there between those vintage wheel wells. Instead of taking the easy way out and planting a carburetor atop the engine, the entire Ford EEC4 engine management system was retained. As a result, this one runs and drives like a late-model Mustang, with a very recognizable exhaust note and a smooth flow of torque that's a 5.0 specialty. The workmanship is impressive, and once you drive this car, you'll be amazed by how polished the entire package really is. The interior is just as unusual as the body, with a pseudo-bench-style front seat that seems more appropriate on a wagon than in a coupe. A custom center console is fabricated, and the filler between the seats gives the illusion of a bench. It has been covered in brown vinyl that looks right at home in the 60s icon, and the tan used on the dash and kick panels is elegant and upscale. White door panels and headliner make it bright and airy inside, an effect enhanced by the large rear side windows. The back seat is as big as the one in a standard Mustang coupe, so you shouldn't be afraid to grab a few friends when you take this beautiful car out for a cruise. The AC has been neatly integrated into the dash with a few discrete vents, and the original AM radio remains in the center of the dashboard with a powerful AM/FM CD stereo unit built into the console below it. Brown carpets both in the passenger compartment and the cargo area tie the entire interior together in a very OEM fashion. Few cars have the star power of this little Mustang wagon, and you'll probably find that no matter where you go, there's an enthusiastic crowd that gathers, and they'll have plenty of questions. A fun, practical, stylish, and very attention-getting car, this 1965 Mustang wagon isn't quite one of a kind, but it most certainly is unique. Call today.